So just getting to Tulum, past sunset now. It was a mixed feeling when we entered. It was a bit of a rugged town, but now I think we're near the beach strip, and it's looking good. But let's see, let's check in and hit a couple of minutes from the hotel, and then yeah, let's check in and check out the hotel. So just checked into the hotel in Tulum. Very different from the all-inclusive in Cancun, but it has its own charm. It's a boutique hotel just by the beach. It's got that chic beach vibe to it. Nice and relaxing, chilled out. Even the smell, obviously you can't smell on the video, but it's got that fresh beachy feel to it. Hitting the town for dinner in a bit. The initial views are it's a bit quieter, it's a bit more posh. Everyone seems to be going around doing their own thing. Lots of restaurants and bars, but not a very party type vibe here. But gonna go out, grab some dinner. Probably gonna call it an early night. So I'll see you in Tulum tomorrow when I plan to explore more of the city. Morning from Tulum. It's a bit of a cloudy morning here, which is not that bad because it's slightly cooler. Long day yesterday. So well rested now. Gonna grab some breakfast, check out the town which is away from the beach in Tulum and see what the vibe is like over there. It is my birthday today, so I'm gonna be doing one activity which I love doing on vacation. You might know what it is. Let me know in the comments if you think you know, but you'll find out later on in this video. And of course, explore the famous Playa Del Carmen beach later in the afternoon when hopefully it's a bit more cool and see what it's like there. But first, let's go and grab some breakfast. The ultimate combo, fresh leches, pancakes. Had a great little breakfast with a very nice birthday celebration surprise. And now heading into town to see what the town is like. Of course, whenever you're trying to come to Tulum, you're always comparing whether to stay in town or along the beach. So this might be a good way to see what the town is like and if it's your vibe. It's not too far, about a 15-minute drive from the town, so it's a funny little journey to get there, but I think it should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a coffee, roam around, see what the vibe is like, so I'll see you in town. So just found this cute little cafe in downtown Tulum. It's a bit quiet this afternoon. I mean, admittedly it's a weekday afternoon. I expect this gets busier in the evenings. It's not like a European town that you would expect, but still very local feels. Cute vibes. That's a very mainstream thing to say, but yeah, but you do feel like you're more in Mexico rather than some fancy beach resort. So yeah, definitely recommend you checking it out. Maybe not one that I would stay in, but definitely worth coming in and walking around for a couple of hours if you have time. Some local Tulum coffee. Very nice and refreshing. Entered the country club of Tulum. Very posh. I guess we can guess where we're headed to now. So yeah, just gonna park up in a couple of minutes, get ready, and I will see you at the main activity of the holiday. And of course, here at the PGA Riviera Maya Golf Course, that's how I celebrate my birthday. It's very hot, so I'm playing the 9-hole course, but looks very beautiful. The weather is hot, but bright, so let's see how it goes. See you around. Really enjoying the golf course. Just the perfect one to spend my birthday. It's a beautiful course and some wildlife on the way as well, so good way to connect with nature while playing golf. Just finished my round at the PGA Riviera Maya Golf Course. Great course, a bit expensive. Even the small 9-hole course is $100 if you do green fees plus renting equipment, and the main one is even more expensive. But it's a really good golf course. Would recommend it if you have time, especially if you're into golf. And now off to Playa del Carmen to enjoy the sunset. got to Playa del Carmen, trying to find parking, which is turning into a bit of a nightmare. So going to one of the sunset spots apparently, but still trying to find some parking. So once we do, let's connect and see you at the sunset bar. So interesting experience trying to find parking. Finally did find one, but it was paid and I didn't know how to pay for it. I finally found this parking machine, but it only takes coins. So I had to go to a store, buy this bottle of water and get change, and hopefully now it's going to work. It's all in Spanish though, so fingers crossed it does work. Right, finally got the ticket. Yeah, 2 hours. That's all the change I had. So here at Playa del Carmen beach, just having a walk along the beach. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot of research in the construction for the sunset, because most of the sunset is on the other side. I mean, this is a very good view with the pier in the background, which used to be a good spot to watch the sunset on the opposite direction, but apparently it's been made private property, so you can't access it. But otherwise, you know, it's still a very good vibe. There's some beach clubs and bars on the other side. Very good, clear water, white sand, all of that. But yeah, no real sunset views. But still, definitely recommend you coming here. It's still a very good vibe. The other interesting bit is that the beach is actually public. So most of the strip is resorts and fancy hotels. So they've got the private beach, but it's not really private. I mean, the sunbeds are all private, but the sand is actually accessible to the public, so people are sitting around on the beach. It's just the sunbeds that the resorts have, so you can't go there. But yeah, it's pretty cool because the public can actually access the literal beach and the views. Hello from Tulum. Final day. Gonna spend it a bit like a tourist, going to the central market in the main town and then do some touristy sites. It's a very hot day, so I'm probably not going to stick around the market too long, but it is a bit local vibes here. But going to get some souvenirs and then I'll see you at the historical sites. It is a bit rural, the downtown in Tulum, but the architecture is really nice in some places, like the hotel behind me. It's beautiful buildings. But yeah, just having a walk around here. It's pretty quiet, although it's a weekend morning. Just having a stroll and enjoying the vibes. So it was a quick stop in the town center of Tulum. It was very hot, so couldn't stay longer. And speaking of the heat, here at the archaeological site in Tulum, the #1 tourist spot, but it's very, very hot. Making our way to the ruins. Hopefully we'll get there in a couple of minutes. They said we've got the fast track ticket, so should be there soon. But it is very hot, so I don't know how long we're going to survive in this heat. But I'll see you at the ruins. We're here at the site of the Mayan ruins in Tulum. The park is huge. You can probably do it in more than 2 hours, but have ended up at a very nice little spot where you've got the ruins in the foreground and then the beach and the sea in the background. It is a very hot day, but up here, nice little breeze keeping us going. But yeah, it's a beautiful place. Definitely recommend you coming here. So just finished the archaeological site in Tulum. Very hot day. Needed to top up with some electrolytes. Nice little Tulum sign in the background, but it is a very energy sapping environment. I mean, it's good if you're into history and sites and stuff. Got a very good view of the beach from there, but it is very hot, so just bear that in mind. There's no cover or anything. Just keep that in mind when you come here. Would recommend it if you're into history and stuff, but like I said, with caution. So this is the main beach strip of Tulum. As you can hear from the music in the background, if you're looking for all the beach bars, beach clubs, this is the place to be. They're all side by side next to each other. Just remember, some of them you need to have a minimum spend, so let's keep that in mind when you come here. Overall, it's a very good vibe, perfect for someone who wants to enjoy and have a chill day at the beach. So just got back from the final day in Tulum. Still got the B-Day celebrations up there. But a very hot day. Most of the day was spent doing the touristy stuff. Went to the archaeological park, which was, as I mentioned earlier, good, but it was very hot. Then obviously hit the main beach trip in Tulum. Got back, dinner at a local restaurant. Very vibey local restaurant, so that was good. I'll give the details in my next episode. But so yeah, back to London tomorrow. Very good trip, definitely recommend it. I mean, did 3 days each in Mexico City, Tulum and Cancun. Details to follow and logistics and everything in a separate video. But I hope you enjoyed the journey along with me to Mexico, and I'll see you soon in the next episode.